Welcome everybody. In this video I'm going to create the bevel washer, and again this one here is in inches also, just like most of the other ones that we've done. I'm going to go up to new, standard, or English standard, create. I'm going to start a 2D sketch. What should we do? I'm going to start it on this XZ plane. Let me rotate this 90. Let's see, how can we do this? I think I'm gonna, Not sure if I started that right, but I probably should have did the side view and then extruded that thing back. I mean, we could still do it. We could still do that on this plane. It's just gonna, when I finish it, it's gonna look kind of at a goofy angle, but we can do that. I'm gonna go to line. I'm gonna start it down here and just draw it straight up, and then over to the left. Probably went way too far. I don't know. I'm just basically kind of creating a funky looking L shape, straight across, then down, then over like so. And then for this is going to be this dimension from here. Oh yeah, I went way too big. Okay, that only needs to be 3. This is going to get real crazy when I dimension this. Oh no, not too bad. Now it's like a small L. So okay, this right here, from here to here is 0.5. From here to here also is 0.5. Something, oh, I know. From here to here is 0.75. And so there we go. So I'm gonna finish my sketch. That's what I'm talking about. It's gonna be going at a crazy angle. I'm gonna extrude this. Let me extrude it symmetrically, and that has a distance of 4. I think what I could do is this is kind of good practice to kind of fix our view cube. So I'm gonna, if I click here and rotate it, I want to look at this kind of way here. I'm gonna go up to the, so I have it kind of the orientation that I want. I'm gonna right click on this home icon. I'm gonna set current view as home, and I'm gonna click on fit to view. And then let's say that this is really the side view here, but I'm gonna click here. I'm gonna right click and I'm gonna set current view as front. Now when I click the home, it's gonna look the way I really wanted it to be in the first place, because I started drawing it wrong to start off with, but not a problem. So from here, I'm going to start a 2D sketch on this top face. Rotate this over. I'm going to draw an arc, center point method. I'm going to find the midpoint of that line, which is where that green dot is. I'm going to click that. I'm going to click this end. I'm going to click this end. And then I'm going to finish this sketch. I'm going to extrude that. I'm going to extrude it to this bottom surface here. So there's that. Now here comes the fun part. So if I remember right from the other exercise that we did in the book, I want to create a work plane, right? So I'm going to click on the work plane image, and I want to, in my origin here, I want to create the work plane so I'm going to click on the XY plane first, and then I want to click this Y-axis here, and then I want to rotate this plane. Let's try 30. No. How about negative 30? There, that's what I want. Because we want like a skateboard ramp. We want it going up like that. I'm gonna hit the check mark. Then what I'm gonna do is I want to draw that shape on this plane, but I want to project. Yeah, okay, that's what I want to do. I'm gonna start my 2D sketch on this plane that we popped up in the air. I want to project this line here, so I'm gonna project geometry. I'm gonna click this bottom line, maybe even this bottom dot here. That should be good. Then I'm gonna start drawing. I'm gonna draw a line from this bottom, on this bottom line straight up. I'm gonna come over maybe, then down. Let me go back and kind of close this box off that I got going here. So there's that. And then I'm going to, so this dimension from here to here is 2.5. This whole thing here is 3 from here to here. That's 3. From the center to either one of the sides, go over here. I'm gonna click that. So instead of giving it a dimension here, I know that's 1.5, but I'm gonna click this overall dimension, and I'm gonna divide this by 2. So then that's gonna be even on both sides. And then what I want to do is I'm going to do an arc center point like we did last time. Find where that middle is, where that green dot is. I'm going to draw an arc from this side to this side here. I know it looks kind of off, but we're at an angle here. I'm hoping that's going to fix itself. So then I'm going to, actually before I do that, let me draw this circle here. This has a diameter of 1.5. Now I can get rid of this line. I'm going to delete that one. All right, let's see if this is going to work. So I'm going to finish my sketch. Let me zoom out a little bit. I'm going to extrude this shape. I want to extrude it down to, I'm going to click on the 2 option, which is where we at here. I guess I could go 2 next. Let's see what that does. 2, yeah, that works too. 2 next. So that way it's just going to keep going until it hits something else and then stop. So, but the thing about that is our circle doesn't go all the way through. So that could be a problem. That could be a problem. Let's see. I wonder if I can turn my sketch visibility back on. Right, and then I'm going to extrude the circle again. And then I'm going to go all the way through that one. I want to cut it too. I want to use the cut. I want to cut all the way through. So now our circle should go all, yeah, okay. So I guess that's one way to do it. Let me turn off this work plane visibility. Let me go to our sketch 3 and turn off that sketch visibility. So there's our part there. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I'm going to fancy up my view. Go to photo booth. This is our bevel washer. Let me go to smooth ivory. Looks pretty good. All right, so let me hit the home key or the home icon. Go to File, Save, Bevel Washer. It's weird because whenever I'm making these parts, when I'm not recording, I still kind of talk my way through it, which is, it's probably weird, I know. But there's nobody around to look at me and go, man, that dude lost his mind. He's crazy. Anyway, so bevel washer, I'm going to save. So there's that. The next is going to be our angle V block. And then we have another angle support. This might be like the 15th angle support that I've done. And then we got a jig base. We got a couple more left in this chapter, but we're getting there. All right. So make sure you like and subscribe, and peace out.